Peeps in the Raider Nation, how's everybody doing? I'm so happy to be here this morning and I want to talk about last night. As you know, I made a trip to Oakland to see my beloved Raiders take on the division rival and much hated Los Angeles Chargers, formerly known as the San Diego Chargers. I give a big shout out to my boy Craig Sinclair, who I went to school with, been down with him since 1974, shows you how old we are. He showed me around Oakland a little bit and then drove me down to the game. When I arrived at the Oakland Alameda Coliseum, the environment was so electric. I've been there a couple times before, but something about that Thursday night game, the crowd was going crazy. The people in the parking lot were just, the tailgate was just at the next level. So as the game starts, the Raiders have a very impressive drive going, but it stalled out. They had to kick a field goal, and I'm thinking to myself, typical Raider football. On the very first defensive series, Phillip Rivers drops back to pass after driving downfield a little bit and is picked off by Eric Harris, who takes the ball back 56 yards for a pick six, puts the Raiders up 10-0. Then, of course, Phillip Rivers brings them back downfield, and they score pretty close to the end of the half to take a 14-10 lead, and they left us about 2 minutes on the clock. And Derek Carr surprised me. He's playing really well these last 3 weeks. He drove them downfield, and they scored a touchdown to put the Raiders up 17-14 at the half. The crowd's going crazy. The Chargers actually took a lead after Eric Gordon went around the end for a touchdown of 3 yards to put them up 24-20 at that point. And there's about 4:02 left in the fourth quarter. So I'm thinking, okay, the Chargers came in here, and Phillip Rivers, old man Rivers, has done it to us again. But there was something just different about the way Derek Carr walked out on that field. Derek made a couple big third down conversions, and we come down to about a minute and a half left when the ball is handed off to my man, number 28, Josh Jacobs, who takes the ball 16 yards off the left side in for the touchdown. Raiders take the lead 26-24 after a missed point, extra point. But there's still about a minute left on the clock. And I'm thinking, is old man Rivers going to pull it off? Raiders defense is coming up big, but we get two very questionable pass interference calls. But nonetheless, the Raider defense steps up big time, baby, and shuts the Chargers down. Raiders walk out with the victory, which is the second in a row. And they got Cincinnati and the Jets coming up on the schedule. So it's looking good, possibly a playoff year. What I like about the East Bay is still kind of raw, rough under the edges and stuff, you know what I mean? But it's over.